This is Mark and Charity's Coffee Podcast.
Mark and Charity Coffee Podcast for Tuesday, August 15th today. Looking forward to the show tomorrow. We're going to be helping hospitals right across Eastern Ontario with our friends at McDonald's. Just had a chat with John Russell, the Executive Director of Canberra Memorial Hospital. Near and dear to your heart in your own backyard, Charity.
It is. They announced this spring a new hospital.
Yeah, so he's going to be a busy guy.
Yeah, it's an exciting time, and it's great that McDonald's is doing this. I didn't realize it was such a new initiative. They've only been doing it a couple of years, and we've only had the McDonald's in Campbell for 2 years.
Right.
So it's kind of a big deal for our town. I'm excited.
I think Bob got it going, and Ken and Cynthia, of course, they got it going too, and then
it's one of Ken and Cynthia's now. Yep.
And then the new owner owns everything now that Bob retired, right up to Gananoque, and he wanted to continue it. So there we go.
Exactly.
It's everywhere. You won't miss it tomorrow. So if you get up early in the morning, 50 cents from a coffee, $1 from a Big Mac, and a McChicken, all going to your local hospitals. So Campbell First Thing in Campbellford, and then Brighton and Quinte West will be for Trenton, and all other communities right across the area.
John mentioned Madoc too, so I'm wondering, we'll have to look into Madoc, because I thought Madoc was Belleville.
Right.
But he mentioned it grouping with them, so maybe Madoc's contributing to Campbellford too.
Sure, that's good.
Regardless, you're going to be helping out at a hospital tomorrow.
So good.
Yeah.
That's just what's great about our area.
It really is. And the volunteers who come out, because it's not just hospital volunteers that will be there tomorrow. Community volunteers will also be there.
Firefighters and the like, as if you needed another reason to go to McDonald's, I'll be firefighters.
Firefighters are always there.
I didn't have time to ask John what he thought he would be doing tomorrow, because if he was working drive-through, I offer a master class on how to get
Maybe we should call him back so he's prepared.
I don't know.
So he knows what not to do.
I don't think if I called, he'd pick up the phone.
You don't think so?
I think he has called display.
You're so afraid. Sometimes I agree, but I think you were okay with John.
Was that okay this time?
Yeah, you were good. You were good.
We were dialing, and Charity said, behave.
Well, he works with my husband.
Right.
So,
behave. Okay. Yeah. Whoa. All right. Behave. Okay.
Don't embarrass me, Mark. Gosh. And then we had the winner for Blue Rodeo tickets this morning, who we weren't sure if that was a real name.
Because I know everybody.
Alyssa Muchmore.
Yeah.
And I loved your reaction. You can't make up names.
Can't make up names. We have to call her, make sure. No, that's her name.
That's her name. Yeah, right. That was confirmed. But again, I would question that, and not for you, but I think both of us, it's kind of like, she's like, you yahoos. She's got to think, why am I listening to these two?
Yeah, I'm done. Because we left her a message. I've deleted that. And
yeah, okay, thanks.
Thanks for the Blue Rodeo tickets. I'll go. But
I'll deal with Cole now.
Done with you guys. Yeah. Just send me the promo department. Get these clowns off my phone.
I think we're okay. We shouldn't be so hard on ourselves.
All right.
If nothing else, people laugh.
Well, they
smile.
may not laugh tomorrow because we don't have a Throwback Thursday thing.
We will. We will by the time we're done this.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I guarantee it.
It may happen during the podcast.
It may. I'm waiting for inspiration, to be quite honest. Right. It will hit me. Okay. You've made me a big believer. Not that I wasn't before, but I've come to trust that something will.
It'll just happen.
Something will manifest itself. By the time this podcast is over, mark my words, we will have a throwback theme in songs.
I hope so.
Yeah.
While we're thinking of that, our good buddy David Foote, we chatted with him yesterday of the Belleville Senators. They got a lot going on right now.
They have updated their website. I hate using that word updated. They've kind of revamped it.
Right.
Just to, it's everything's there that was there before. But as David will share with us, just a little easier to get to some of the points.
But before they get on the ice, what the heck's going on now? So what goes on with the Belleville Senators in the middle of August?
Well, our ticket team is trying to rack up some new season ticket holders, get everybody renewed and set up for the upcoming year. We're planning all the promo nights and activations and all the non-hockey stuff that happens has to be planned. So this is when we plan it all, and the hockey stuff starts in October, and we're just ready to go right along with it.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned the upcoming year. Let's go back to last year. The beginning of last year, we, of course, had it was very different than this year. So what can we get excited about heading into the new year this year, David?
Well, there's going to be a lot of differences again this year, not only with the team on the ice, but in the rink as well. We've got some cosmetic changes happening in the rink. We've got some new food and beverage stuff that's we're going to be releasing details on in the coming weeks. So there's all kinds of stuff to get excited for. Not to mention the team, which is expected to be pretty strong this year with a handful of returning players and some new prospects as well, and some new veteran players that Senators management has brought in to try and supplement the development, the growth of those young prospects.
Is there any? I don't want to use the word concern, but I'll say it. Any expected changes given new ownership way up at the top?
We haven't heard. I mean, I don't expect anything to change. I know the commission has been really happy with Belleville and the proximity to Ottawa and just generally the way things have gone here. So I don't expect too many significant changes. Also, I mean, there's a lot to figure out in Ottawa once Mr. Andlauer officially takes over there. I would imagine he'd have to settle the shop up there before really turning his focus here. But I do know he's excited to have the Senators under his belt and to try and grow the product both in Ottawa and here in Belleville.
Good to hear. David Foote joins us from the Belleville Senators as the season begins to swing into action.
Are they on the ice yet? Are players back on the ice yet?
They are, but not here. So a lot of guys now, we're in the middle of August, guys are starting to skate, back at home. Angus Crookshank we had on the Belleville Sens podcast last week. You can listen to that wherever you get your podcasts. But he was skating with some kid named Bedard. I don't know if you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of that situation. The players are skating with the other pros who live near them, just like happens here at the Quinte Sports and Wellness Center. Like we peek out the window from our office into the Wally Denver, and you see Nick Cousins and Owen Beck and Donovan McCoy and all those those local guys who are trying to make the NHL. It's the same for our players skating with other pros wherever it is that they are training in the off-season.
Yeah, I used to hear stories, Bobby Hull, because he's hauling cattle, in the off-season. He would show up at training camp looking like it was day one, whereas training camp legitimately was training camp. You could work the beer out of your system way back. Now, it's 365 days of nutrition and exercise anyway, right?
Yeah, well, it's funny because I remember when I was in Peterborough, there was a letter that went around. The Leafs used to hold their training camp in Peterborough. So this letter went around from, this is the old one. I'm trying to find the one that I think it was Punch Imlach had put out.
Yeah.
Punch Imlach had put this letter out and said all players reporting to training camp must be required to do 20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, and 30 knee bends. Bring your golf clubs because we're going to play golf. It's training camp.
Yeah.
And that was 1962.
Yeah, exactly.
Things have come a long way.
Those days are gone because now we are into a technological age, and the Belleville Senators have really upped it with a new website. Tell us about it, David.
Yeah, we're launching our new website today. First time we've revamped the website since the team came here in 17-18, so really excited about it. We worked with Big Red Bow, who's a local digital marketing agency, and Sarah and her team were fantastic in helping us do what we needed. It's not a super drastic change, but it is going to be easier to navigate. The frequently asked questions section is newly added, so you'll be able to get all the answers to those questions you might have. We're going to have a ticket management portal because, as the government pushes for more environmental initiatives, we're trying to get away from paper tickets. This will give fans somewhere that they can go online, manage their tickets. If you want to share your tickets with a friend or check what games you have coming up, you'll be able to do that. It's just meant to make life a little bit easier for the fans in terms of staying connected with the team and handling their ticket accounts and things like that.
And you mentioned right at the beginning, season's tickets still available.
Yes, season tickets are available. Deposits are being taken on group tickets. Of course, the schedule is out, which you can find at the newly revamped BellevilleSens.com, and pick your games. Single game seats, I think we might be about 3 weeks out from single game seats, but you can get a deposit down, as I said, on flex packs, season ticket memberships, group outings. You can just email tickets@BellevilleSens.com, and our ticket team would be happy to help you out and get you set up nice and early ahead of everybody else who will be scrambling for tickets, I'm sure, when they go on sale in a few weeks.
Mm-hmm. And with
Absolutely.
the website being revamped, does it make any change to the app at all?
There should be some changes to the app. I think that this was actually a pretty big undertaking to do the website itself, so that's kind of phase one of our, I guess, digital redevelopment project, if you want to call it that. And then we'll have some more updates to the website and the app through the season as well.
Okay. Just, so when I check in and I can win with CAA, I want to make sure.
That's right.
Right? The stuff on the app I want.
You want it all to be updated and ready to go.
We'll
Yeah,
chat. We'll chat as we all start wearing hoodies and pants again. Once we get into the fall, David, thanks very much. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. So we'll talk to you soon.
Updated website, as long as the app works, so I can still win prizes. Nice.
That's key, right? That's the important
It's a big part.
You don't want to miss out on that
But you
stuff.
even think back, it's so funny he mentions that. Like 2017, 2018, when they got here, there was never the thought there wouldn't be paper tickets. And now it's like, yeah, who wants the tickets in their back pocket? Everybody's got them on their
I
phone.
hate to say it. I
You
do.
like them, right?
I
Yeah.
like having them because as much as I love my technology and 95% trust my technology,
Yeah.
there's always that time where what if something screws up?
Right. You want to have them in
I
your
want to
back
have them in my
pocket.
hand.
Right.
It's the same as anything, like any event I go to. I just want to have, even if it's just a backup.
Yeah.
I want to have it with me in case.
So Monday of next week, I'm on vacation next week, right?
Yes.
So Monday, Andrew and a good buddy of his, Dorian, and I are going to Toronto to see Jimmy Eat
Yes,
World
that's right.
at the Echo Beach stage.
It's not Budweiser?
Well, it's the same entrance,
Okay.
and then Budweiser stage is over there.
Gotcha.
And it's a stand-up beach area, so there's no chair for me.
Okay. Oh, that'll be cool.
So I'm there in the VIP section, the 60-year-old man. I'm sure the band's
Got
going to call out.
VIP tickets?
Yeah.
Holy crap, Mark.
Well, because I'm
Look at
driving,
you.
well, that's not that expensive,
Fancy
and
pants.
Andrew wanted to pay for it. So I think it was $100. It wasn't a huge deal. But this is like one of his favorite bands. So
Not
it's like,
compared to Taylor Swift.
Exactly, right?
It's like nothing.
It's like, oh my gosh, I would drop that
What
to go
a
see somebody
deal.
at the Empire. Exactly, right? It's no big deal. So, but the band's going to call out like, sir, are you lost? Like, I know they're going to look at me.
Do you know where you are?
And it's like I'm trying to mosh pit. Like, I don't know. Anyway, you know what I didn't think of?
What?
CNE.
Oh, the CNE.
Because, yeah, so
it starts later in the week.
No.
I
it-
didn't think it started until next week.
My daughter lives in Toronto and said, Dad, the passes that you have to get into the concert get you into the CNA for free.
Oh.
So me, who
I
doesn't
thought you were
like
talking
crowds,
about how it's on, and that's what's bothering you.
No. So Monday, so that's what I'm telling you. So Monday now, this whole day, I'm going to be CNE and the concerts. So now to tie it back what you said, I said to Andrew, do you have tickets? And he said, they're on my phone. I said, but do you pay like paper tickets? Because we're going to drive to Toronto. Dad, it's on my phone.
Yeah.
The trust that they have.
Not only that, but I think it's generation too.
Yeah, he's not
It's
the
just like,
least
it's on
bit
my
worried.
phone.
He's not the least bit worried.
And see,
Yeah.
immediately I'm thinking, but what if you get separated?
Yeah, because that won't happen.
Yeah, it starts on Friday, eh?
I'll be
The
at the
CNE?
Lost and Found. Yeah, so, and I haven't been to the
Look at that.
CNE, and I can't think of the last time.
I've never been to the CNE.
Yeah, I don't know. It's enormous,
You have
right?
fun with that.
Yeah. So
Are you
good
going to
luck
go,
with-
though?
Oh, yeah. We're good. I said to Andrew, you decide what time you guys want to go, because we're not going to get home till 3 in the morning, and oh, my gosh. So, we'll
So
do
yeah,
the GO
if you
train.
get up
we'll do
and
the whole
go
thing.
first thing in the morning,
Well, it's
you
not going
could
to be that.
do some, but you could the food, Mark.
No, I know. But I think his idea was maybe Dad will get there around 2 or 3 o'clock. And then, because the concert gets going around 8 or 9.
Again, a generational thing. I would be thinking first thing in the morning.
I know. And then just nap.
Take the kids,
Yeah.
and we'll just go all day. Go to the concert,
Yeah.
top it off. Who needs to nap?
Yeah.
Can nap Tuesday. You'll sleep all day
Steph
Tuesday.
says she'll
You will be
she'll
out
come
all
meet
day
us.
Tuesday.
I know. I'm
You'll
going to
just
be
be
just
on the
done.
couch.
Just out. And the thing is, Train is playing Casino Niagara Tuesday night. And it's like, if I was young,
could.
I'd be doing both.
You're on
'Cause I
holidays.
love-
Just go.
I know, but then it's drive
You're
back.
there.
I know.
Take the GO train as far as you can.
It's too hard. It's too many decisions. It's too much. It's too much.
No, you were not. You're driving, you said.
Yeah, we're driving.
Okay.
So we'll hit Oshawa.
Just go.
We'll go train it, and then we'll.
Oh, you
we'll
are
see.
taking the train in.
Yeah,
You're driving
so
to Oshawa, train.
Yeah.
How far does it go west?
Well, just
Can
in the
you
CNE
take it
is
to?
just
No,
stop.
but I thought you could take. How far does the train go that way?
No, I don't know. Pennsylvania? I don't know. Can you get to New
Does
Jersey
Via go
from
to
there?
Niagara Falls? You could go by train.
So now you've made this so hard.
No, it's not hard.
No.
It's actually quite easy.
I guess.
And intriguing.
Yeah.
Is it not intriguing?
It is.
Go see Train. You're there.
I know.
You're like
They're
an
one of my
hour.
favorite bands. too.
Exactly. It's like the Blue Jays and your hot dog guy. Go. You're on holidays, Mark.
Yeah, but who's going to mow the lawn? I have
Are you
responsible
freaking kidding me?
things
I will
have
bring
to
my
do.
12-year-old out and he will mow your lawn. It might not be done well, but it'll be cut.
First thing, can we talk about this on the air sometime, how people mow the lawn? Because
Sure.
I would like to
Oh.
discuss that. I would like to discuss lawn mowing at some point.
Okay, I
And
got to
it's not an
decide whether or
issue.
not I'm going to share my story then.
Right.
now.
It's not an issue. It's just I've started something and now
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing other people do it and I want to know if I'm a trendsetter.
Well,
wanna
I
know
think
if-
we all know you are.
But that's a frightening thing.
It
Don't
is,
be.
yes.
Yeah, don't be.
Nathan has started cutting the grass, so this
Okay.
might be an interesting topic.
Yeah, we should do that.
Because
We'll
I don't know
save
how
that
you
for
were
this
with
week.
Andrew.
Not good.
Yeah,
Not good.
neither is Wayne.
I went back. Yeah, I went back.
Neither is Wayne.
Yeah, and I think Andrew figured it out. If I do a horrible job, my dad won't make me do it again.
No, well, Nathan is going to do it.
Yeah,
But-
exactly. So you're better parents than I am.
But Wayne and him, I'm finding more and more
Ooh, yeah.
not so. They're very. It's funny because everybody says how much he looks like me, and he does. But he is his dad, and for the, more and more, and I've
Yeah,
seen like they're
yeah.
really starting to butt heads a little
Yeah.
bit.
Well, there it is. Your husband's birthday today,
It
too.
is. It is his birthday today. I got
Happy
to go home
birthday,
and make
Wayne.
a cake,
Okay.
and then we have ball practice. So the actual celebration is tomorrow.
That's the kids, right? You guys aren't on
Yeah,
a ball
not
team?
us. No, one has practice, so he's got to go to that. So
Of course
we're gonna,
he does.
It was a fight to even have the cake because I said, well, he's like, well, no, we don't need to. I'm like, we're having friggin' cake. Like, shut up.
Yeah, there's only four
So-
of us. We're
That's
getting
right. We
cake.
can do it. Usually, and I felt bad because I always think how I'm going to feel when the boys get older, and I want to be included. So I do invite his parents and my parents
Okay, right.
when we do birthdays.
Sure.
But now we got to do it tomorrow because of ball practice.
So much other stuff going on.
So we'll
All
just
right.
be the four of us tonight and then more tomorrow.
On the show tomorrow, we're going to figure out
In
what
case
we're
you were
doing with
wondering.
Throwback. Yes. And then John Russell on the show. You can help out local hospitals by going to McDonald's tomorrow.
Big day. Big day.
Big day. All kinds of stuff there coming up. Enjoy your day today. We'll talk to you tomorrow on 95.5 Hits FM.